Alright guys, I'm really excited right now because I just got word from Dana Martin that the backstory for Hellmouth 2012 is done. So excited right now. I'm not sure if she's going to email it to me later, or maybe it's already there at the house waiting for me. That would be so cool too. But yeah, anyway, go to DanaMartinWriting.com for your Halloween backstory for your Han. Hey guys, so I am home. I got to thinking about it. It's like, damn, if I don't start vlogging something, then I won't have a vlog at all. So this is what I'm doing right now. Making a frame to basically support all the panels for the second stack. That last stack with the panels I did last night, it's a stack of 38, which makes no rhyme or reason, but I don't want to go any taller, and I didn't want to go any shorter, because I want to get the maximum amount in each stack. So the numbers are going to be kind of funky. You know, it's not like each has a stack of 30 or 45 or something like that. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, Lori Lee was going to cut my hair today, but instead she made this excellent, awesome beef stew dinner. Yummy. So I'm fat and sassy right now. And now I got to do this, so I'm going to get to it. All I'm going to do is screw these together and basically put it over there. Try to make sure it's as level as it can get, and then I start making more panels. Panels, 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 panels. And you guys wondered if the dogs got along. This is so funny. All I see is a little beagle butt wagging. They love each other. Ah, see? Prop car. Good for hiding and scaring. Alright, so guys, on the phone right now we have Dana Martin for the much awaited and I don't know even know what to say right now. I'm just so freaking excited. And if you wanted to, Dana, just, quickly run through like what you like to do when you give a backstory to a customer.
Okay. Thanks, Troy. What I like to do is, when I finish the story, I've already put a lot of effort into it, and it's become, I like to call at this point, like my child, and I feel like I've had this baby, and now I'm handing it over to you guys. It also feels like a little bit like Christmas, and I've crafted this amazing present for somebody, and when you do that, you put all this effort into it, you can't wait to find out what their reaction is. So I like to either an email, or this is actually a first, to have somebody I'm reading it to for the first time get their reaction sort of real time. Normally I send it an email, and I sit and wait at my computer until they read it, and they have received email instructions that say, as soon as you finish reading this, you have to get right back to me, because I'm going to be waiting at my computer to find out what you think of it.
I'm ready.
Ready? Are you sure?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Kill, kill.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so let me pause you guys right there. I'm shooting this clip like after everything's done for the evening, and I'm starting to edit. But one thing that I'd like to say is, right now, or well, when you're done, or whatever, the link will be down in the sub bar. Go to Facebook, go to Scary Girls Haunt Management, and like the page. We're going to build this up. I want everybody to go and do this. The only way that I can really keep track is after you guys like it, or if you're already liked to the page, copy the link for Scary Girls Haunt Management after you like it into your own status, tag HalloweenHellmouth also, at least in a comment or however you can figure out to do that, because that's the only way that I can keep track of it. And we're going to have a special little giveaway. So I need to talk to Dana more about this, but really excited about it. So like I said, go to Facebook, go to Scary Girls Haunt Management right here. We'll figure out something special for one or two people. Alright? Okay. Now here's the backstory.
Okay, here it goes. It's called Hellmouth, It Begins. reminder of the paranormal activity that opened the Hellmouth is on the fluttering yellowed pages of newspaper left carelessly beneath piles of old books at the Old Settlers Cemetery. In it, information long forgotten is printed in faded ink, clues to the mystery of the severed head and the yearly paranormal activities occurring at the house once occupied by Charlotte Bacon. The year was 1942, and the world was so embroiled in war that few able-bodied men remained on the home front to perform menial labor. Otto Rosenberg wasn't exactly able-bodied, but he was stronger with one arm than most men were with two. Otto ran a crew, misfits mostly, who didn't qualify to serve their country. A girl who lost an eye in an industrial accident got the name Cyclops. Despicable Dave looked like a child and walked with a limp. It was enough to keep him off the front lines of war, but it didn't stop him from killing small animals for pleasure. And Terrible Tim was released from Western State Mental Hospital before they'd cured his unspeakable affinity for eating human ears. Either by the misery of these misfits or by coincidence, future events were put into motion the day Charlotte Bacon hired Otto and his men to work on her house on Lawndale Avenue. Charlotte, a disheveled-looking woman with grossly long fingernails and rotted brown teeth, was rumored to dabble in black magic. She lived alone. Some say her husband was killed in the war. Others contend he was in her basement, kept alive on nothing but cat urine and human rib meat. In any case, normal townsfolk feared her, and so she hired Otto and his crew. At first, the job seemed easy enough. Fix a window, a squeaky screen door, a leaky faucet. Otto took full advantage of Charlotte, eating her food, drinking her coffee, and even stealing expensive trinkets to sell on the street. Charlotte acted like she didn't know, but she did, and she was amused. The trinkets belonged to the spirits that inhabited the house. As long as the trinkets remained inside her home, so too would the spirits. Removing the possessions weakened the portal that contained the spirits to the netherworld. See, Charlotte was a witch in the strictest form of the word. She cast spells and performed voodoo on anyone who crossed the threshold of her house. One by one, she began killing Otto's crew, slaying them from neck to tailbone to expose their ribs, and she used their scalps to grind into her own coffee. These men were miscreants, and who would miss them? But one-armed Otto, he was smarter and even more evil than Charlotte herself. On a fall day at the end of October 1942, Otto's association with Charlotte Bacon came to an abrupt end. His plan had been to kill Charlotte that day, but when he arrived, what happened after would alter Hillesum forever. The rest of the story can be told only through rumors and remnants of news stories from the day. Some say Otto found Charlotte's human meat storage and carcasses of the half-eaten, including his crew, hanging from the hooks in the basement, and he probably did. But the truth to the disaster is found only among those who believe in the undead, that a far greater evil was unleashed when Charlotte and Otto fought to her death. It took Otto 14 days to kill Charlotte in a massacre that left blood and unrecognizable gray matter on every surface of the house. During the battle, a portal opened, and the spirit Charlotte had kept at bay swarmed like locusts into the world with a vengeance to demonize the town of Hillesum. Otto finally severed Charlotte's life when he severed her head, and the portal closed, but not before trapping Otto and headless Charlotte in its murky underworld. To the city, all seemed quiet. To the contrary, nothing was ever right again. Each year, the Hellmouth reopened, and for 2 weeks in October, Charlotte, Otto, and the rest of the undead returned to wreak havoc on the town of Hillesum and any who would cross the threshold of 8415 Lawndale Avenue.
Freaking out. That is awesome.
You like it?
Yes. I see room design now. I see pieces of rib meat hanging. That I'm going to have to read it again because I am a visual person, but that was awesome, Dana.
I I am so glad you think so. And I was thinking that the character, Charlotte, could appear at the beginning of your haunt in regular, with her head, and then the same costume, different actor, of course, at the end of the haunt, she could be headless.
Very nice, yeah.
So now we're going to have a basement.
So much. What did she say?
We're going to have a basement now.
That's cool.
You can pretend it's a basement.
We'll have to make one of the rooms into a big basement with a lot of hooks.
Yeah, that is so cool. Alrighty, so...
Don't forget you can have Charlotte's own brand of coffee.
Yeah. People that want a haunted backstory.
You can always reach me at DanaMartinWriting.com. And, of course, when you guys get this up on your website, I will include a link to it so that people can read it. By going to my site, they can go to your site and read your backstory. And they can also find me on Facebook at Scary Girls Haunt Management.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Dana. I look forward to, just getting this and sinking my teeth into it now. Now we've got direction.
Good.
We've got direction now.
Good.
Alright guys, first off I would like to say thank you to everybody that said thank you for 1,700 subscribers. And then second of all, I would like to thank everybody that gave paint ideas on where to get it and what kinds to use and everything. Very much appreciated. There's a lot of responses about that, and you guys did like I said too. You guys are talking within the comments now, so that's really cool. What time is it?
COC.
Time for clock. Goth DJ, does a reindeer motor do the kickback motion or does it only go in one direction? And actually ABC Noise answered that, but yes, it only goes in one motion, round and round. And new commenter? Kitchen Witch, do you remember? Do you know? First time commenter? I had an aw moment when I saw the raccoons. That was really cute. Lori Lee grabbed the camera and she filmed them.
Yeah, I like animals.
They look so cute and cuddly.
Every animal you say is so mean always is so cute and so nice to me. Yeah.
You were chased by a skunk?
Yeah, someone sprayed by one.
You've been sprayed by a skunk?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
I live in New England. They're out all over the place all the time.
Wow. How did it take a lot to get the smell off?
Oh, thank God this one only got my ankles. I just had to throw my jeans and shoes away.
Wow. If you guys have ever been sprayed by a skunk, put that down in the comments, because that's interesting. Mr. Danaford, glad to see you now know how to do the baby registry, so you will know what to do for a wedding registry at Amazon, if that would ever be needed.
No W word.
No W word.
We've done that. We've been there. We're not doing it again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys know it, but I'm like Ross. I'm like 3 divorces. Shh, don't tell anybody. Emerald Gypsy Heart, Lori Lee, and other guests, remember that when you're buying baby clothes, that Phoenix is due after Halloween. What, the second week of December? Still around the 11th?
Yes, but I mean, I put on the registry, I picked out Halloween-y stuff because I don't care if he's going to be born after Halloween. He's still going to be wearing Halloween stuff in January, and February, and March, and April, and May. So I know what you're saying, but the reason I picked out all that stuff is that's what he's going to be wearing all the time. Yeah, because I'm just like that.
Well, her point also was, so purchase Halloween clothes a bit bigger, because that way he can wear them all the time. Also, if any of y'all want to donate Amazon codes so they can get something big or some big ticket items, I will tell you where to send them. So you guys PM Emerald Gypsy Heart for that information.
Yeah, appreciate it. We gotta get this nursery started along with the haunt.
Magic Unlimited. Hey Troy, so I started planning my haunt, and something that came into consideration is every year there are kids purposely trying to screw up our haunt and tear it down. How do you recommend handling that?
Kick their ass.
I was going to give a Keith response and say get a gun, but maybe that would be overkill. No pun intended.
How about a BB gun or one of those really huge, go to thinkgeek.com, get one of those huge rubber elastic guns. You know, have somebody stay up and guard it at night. And they go running. I know, I'd run if I get hit by a freaking big-ass elastic.
But apparently, by your other comment, there are only some people who try to ruin it, and I'm not sleeping. LOL, I meant when we are open and running, people try to tear it down when they are inside. Last year, some kid tried with his friend really hard to push a wall down. They kept slamming into it until it fell, and my friend broke his arm because it fell on him.
I hate people like that. Ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, and I believe it was Just the Making that mentioned this, and I agree with them that more actors, unfortunately, in the haunt to make sure that you keep people like all behaved. And no offense, are you young? Because if so, then some people might try to take advantage of that. So maybe get a couple adult actors in there to stage them around like trouble areas, you know, ever so often or whatever. That would be my advice. And then get a friend like Keith to kick their ass.
I'll do it.
Oh, you don't want to mess with a pregnant woman.
No, I'll kick their ass. Mess with my haunt shit.
Hammerhead729, are you planning on having any props for your roof? My dad built a prop that you put on the roof. Let me know if you want to know more about it. I would like to know more about it. I don't put anything on the roof simply because it's pretty much a brand new roof.
He doesn't want anything. I'm like, well, sorry, what?
Oh, you're mocking me. HHN Survivor. I'm so behind. I'm so behind on my haunt and the vlogs. I'm not sure if you found a lamp for the haunted dresser, but I got some flicker bulbs that I use for my haunt that I will send you guys. Cool. We did find the lamp. Are the shirts still for sale on the website? Yeah.
Yeah, 24/7, all day long.
Go to www. It's down in the sub bar, so double check, and the link's down there, so click on the link. HalloweenHellmouth.spreadshirt.com. Pretty sure that's it.
And the material they use is so soft and so comfortable. You'll love them.
Help! Help! I'm being accosted by a pregnant woman.
Your fault.
It's your fault. It's all your fault. Get off the couch. So if you guys have purchased a t-shirt, then make sure that you tag Hellmouth on Facebook or send it to me in an email, HalloweenHellmouth@yahoo.com, and then send me a YouTube message to make sure that I get it, because sometimes it dumps it to my spam folder. Because I want to do another merch montage of all the stuff. Joy's Gal. So, Lori Lee.
Yo.
How does your daughter like the new living arrangements? Does she have to go to a new school?
No, as a matter of fact, she's on the same exact bus, on the same exact route.
Nice.
I told you, me and Troy only live 2 minutes apart.
So how does she like it? Here.
I think she loves it.
Cool.
She's closer to friends now, actually.
And JD and I are actually getting along pretty good, I guess.
Really good.
We give each other crap all the time. It's funny. She hisses at me, I growl at her. Sheriff97, what are the themes for your haunt? Sorry if you've already covered this.
Kill!
Scare! And I don't want you to think that I don't watch your awesome vlogs. I swear I do. Squirrel! Would love to give some ideas on the panels, and if I didn't live a million miles away, I would offer to help in a second. Well, they say it's a thought that helps. Or counts. The themes for the haunt, basically, you just heard it with Dana Martin's backstory. So once I've got that in print in front of me so I can read over it again, or I'll listen to this again when I edit tonight, lots of ideas are like flirtatiously like combining on my taste buds.
That sounds disgusting.
I'm sorry.
I think they have cream for that.
Just the making. Are you doing your haunt for more than 2 days? No, I think I want to plan for 2 days. Just because I don't want to get shut down. Yeah. And you should put a donation box with a $5 sign on it so people are more likely to pay to go through. And tell Lori Lee that she doesn't necessarily have to use primer. I can't wait to watch the actual setup begin. Actual setup is scheduled to be the 1st of September.
Yeah, it's just that we have freaking crap-ass weather around here, and it's always wet and moist and moldy, and, you know, and who knows if the paint's even going to dry that I paint on there. Who knows when the raining season's going to start. As for the donation box, it's going to be me standing there with a fake gun going, chick. You want to donate?
Adam's Haunted Manor. When the little boy is born, he'll have a prop come out with him. He's building it now. That's what all the movement is.
Yeah, probably. All that moving and rolling around in somersaults, he's probably building something in there same time as Dad is.
Happy haunting, guys. See you tomorrow. Hello?
Happy hunting.
We've got a haunt! Alright, guys, so that was Keith, that vlog bombed.
So, for Magic Unlimited, you're having problems with people tearing down your lawn or trying to and knocking down panels and stuff. And I told you to just force me and said it wouldn't work. Well, my next suggestion would be to stand outside with a 12-gauge shotgun outside your lawn. Now, some people might think it's a prop, but when you see little bastards come in, just cock it and put a round in the air. And then look at it and be like, I'm done. Bullshit. Break something, I'm gonna bust your kneecaps out. Plain and simple.
Okay, the reason why I wanted you to say that on the vlog is because when I answered that comment tonight, I told him, I said something like, Keith would probably say, get a gun.